Hello, I am Brian Gibbons, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the redesign I made for GoReact. So without further ado, let's get into it. After reviewing the current GoReact interfaces on both desktop and mobile, I identified 5 ways in which I might be able to improve GoReact. First, I noticed there wasn't a very clear path of how I should interact with the site when I first jumped on. So I decided an improved navigation system with layers to help the user digest all the information would prove to be useful. The second thing I felt would be a good feature to have was a tutorial on how to interact with the site the moment you first sign in, as again, what I was supposed to do upon my arrival to the site wasn't clear to me initially. Third, as so much of the work done on this site would be based on a chat system, I thought users would appreciate having a more clear notification setup. Fourth, after reading the reviews of the current app, it seemed as though a lot of people expected the same functionality to be available on the app as they had on the website, and were pretty disappointed that it wasn't consistent. So I felt that a fully functional mobile version that is consistent with the desktop version would make for some pretty satisfied users. And last but not least, I thought it would be beneficial to clean up the comment section, as this is where most of the magic would be taking place. Alright, so that being said, let me break down how I went about taking on those foreseen opportunities with you. For starters, I created 2 layers of navigation. On the first layer, you have the navigation rail with 5 sections: dashboard, courses, tasks, library, and notifications. On the dashboard, you'll be able to see an overview of everything. You'll be able to see your current courses, the next assignments that you'll need to upload, the presentations that you need to review, and the recent feedback that you've received. One other thing I want to mention is if you actually go up into one of these sections, you'll notice you can click on the items and use them as shortcuts to do things quicker. So if I click on the theories and laws under to upload, you'll notice it'll take me straight into the course and that assignment section where I can then upload the presentation. Courses is where you can access your current, past, and future courses. Pretty straightforward. Tasks is where you can go to see all the upcoming assignments and all the presentations that you need to review for your peers. Library is where you can access all the media, rubrics, markers, and documents. And as you can see, there is a drop down here that will allow you to filter by specific course as well. And then lastly, there's now a notification area. This is where you can go to see a feed of all the activity going on that you need to be aware of. Alright, on to the second layer of navigation. This takes place on the course level. When you are in a course, you can now navigate between the presentations you need to upload, the presentations you need to review, see all of the users within the course, and see the notifications that are specific to that course. So now that I've gone over how I revamped the navigation and demonstrated how you would see notifications more clearly, let's take a look at the mobile version, where I've addressed that consistency factor. As you can see, the navigation bar at the bottom contains the same sections as the navigation rail on the desktop version. You have dashboard, courses, tasks, library, and notifications. The course level navigation is consistent as well. You have the tab containing the presentations that you need to upload, the presentations you need to review, the users of that course, and the notifications of that course. Lastly, let's quickly go over how I revamped the chat section. So my goal here was to be able to clearly see where everyone left a comment on the video and the comments themselves, all while seeing the video. So I chose to have the video floating over the messages and chose to put a marker that is the same color as the person's comment that they left. If you were to click on that marker, it would jump to the user's comment and that place in the video. Alright, so that sums up the ways in which I chose to address those opportunities. You might have noticed that I left out tutorials, and the reason was I had a limited scope and figured that the need for the tutorial was diminished by the more intuitive interface anyways. I hope that the suggestions prove helpful, and I'm excited to see how the new and improved GoReact looks. Thanks for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.